Let's talk about the one task every developer dodges, writing tests, and how AI completely flips that equation. With the right prompts, you can get 80% coverage in about 5 minutes, surface edge cases you'd never think of, and even generate mutation tests that prove your suite actually catches bugs. But here's the catch. AI will happily write tautological tests that pass without testing anything real. So the senior workflow is simple. AI drafts. You verify they test behavior, not implementation. So here's where we're headed. 4 concrete skills. First, generation. Hand AI a function, get 8 solid unit tests in 30 seconds. Second, edge case discovery, the single most underused prompt in testing, where you literally ask AI what inputs would break your code. Third, mutation testing, which is how you prove your suite actually catches bugs instead of just running green. And fourth, the review filter. 4 questions that expose fake tests AI writes with total confidence. Let's start with skill 1, generation. The prompt on screen is the whole game. Assign a role, give the function, and spell out what you want covered. Notice the structure: happy path, edges like infinity and nan, the error throw, no any types, and 1 assertion per test, so failures point at exactly one thing. Feed this in, and AI hands you back 8 to 12 focus tests in about 30 seconds. Your job from there is to verify, commit, ship. Now, skill 2, edge cases, where AI really earns its keep. The killer prompt is dead simple. Paste the signature, then ask for 15 inputs that might break it, categorized by boundary, malformed, encoding, length, and security. 2 tricks make this work. Categories force structured thinking instead of random dumps, and asking for 15 guarantees breadth. Most won't apply, but 3 to 5 will genuinely surprise you. Unicode addresses, emoji domains, redos patterns, null byte injection, things 3 human reviewers would miss. Each surprise becomes a test. Skill 3, mutation testing. The only honest way to know if your tests actually work. The idea is brutal in its simplicity. Take passing code, flip an operator, equals becomes not equals, plus becomes minus, true becomes false. Then rerun the suite. If your tests still pass, they're tautological. They were checking lines got executed, not that behavior was correct. Every surviving mutant is a blind spot. Aim for an 80% kill rate and let AI generate the mutations for you. Here's the tautology trap in its purest form. The fake test computes 2 plus 3, then asserts the result equals 2 plus 3. It would pass even if add subtracted. The real version hardcodes the expected 5, throws in sign handling with -1 plus 1, and catches floating point weirdness with 0.1 plus 0.2. Same test name, completely different rigor. Train your eye to spot this in every AI diff. Now zoom out to the test pyramid. AI doesn't perform equally across layers. Match the tool to the job. Unit tests are AI's sweet spot. Pure functions, clear inputs and outputs, 80% coverage in minutes. Integration drops to 3 stars. AI will draft module plus database tests, but it tends to overmock, so you verify the seams are real. E2E is where AI struggles hardest. It guesses selectors that don't match the actual DOM, and it can't feel real browser timing. Scaffold with AI, but drive it manually. Once generation feels automatic, 6 moves push you from competent to senior. Flip the order with TDD. Let AI draft the test first, then you write code to pass it. Ask for invariants and run property-based tests with fast check or hypothesis to catch what unit tests miss. Run mutation loops until surviving mutants disappear and your score climbs past 90. Ship tests in the same PR, chase diff coverage instead of project totals, and before pushing, ask the AI what scenario CI would catch that you didn't. Here's the whole lesson on 1 page. 12 patterns, grouped by what they buy you. Fast generation on the left, where function in tests out, gets you a draft in 30 seconds. Rigor in the middle, break it, mutate it, hit 80%. And judgment on the right, categorize your edges, test behavior not implementation, and chase diff coverage on this PR instead of some vanity number. Screenshot it. This is the Senior AI Testing Toolkit. Now the failure modes. 5 ways AI testing goes sideways. Number 1, tautological tests, where the expected value just recomputes the implementation. 2, writing tests after the bug ships, so the AI bakes the buggy behavior in as truth. 3, blindly accepting auto mocks that erase the integration you were trying to verify. 4, worshipping coverage percentage while mutation score quietly tanks. And 5, the worst one, AI writes the code, AI writes the tests, both green, both wrong in the same way. A human reviews the logic, not the check mark. So here's how you actually lock this in. 3 exercises, do them this week. First, pick one untested function and generate 8 to 12 tests. Expect to throw out a third as tautological or irrelevant. Second, run the edge case drill. Ask AI for 15 breaking inputs, and the 3 to 5 surprises become real regression tests. Third, mutation testing on a small module you think is well covered. You'll be shocked what survives. Coverage is vanity. Mutation score is real. And that's lesson 7. You've got the senior testing shape now. AI drafts 80% coverage, you hunt edge cases, mutation testing keeps everyone honest, and you always verify behavior over implementation. Next up, lesson 8 goes advanced. RAG for your codebase. Stop chatting with the internet's code and start chatting with yours. Embed, index, query, refine. That's the senior knowledge layer. See you there.